Good afternoon. On behalf of the graduating class, it is my honor to welcome you all, families, friends, teachers, staff, and fellow students to the graduation ceremony of the Liberty-Benton class of 2025. My name is Trevor Ferris, and I am the senior class vice president. Today is more than just a ceremony. It is a milestone, a moment where we pause to reflect on the years of hard work, growth, and memories that brought us here. From our first nervous steps into high school to the confident strides we take today as we leave these doors of high school and start our next chapter. Whether we're going to college, entering the workforce, or enlisting in the armed forces, I believe we will be prepared and successful due to our education from LBHS. At LB, we have been surrounded by devoted teachers, faculty, coaches, and students that have enabled us to build a foundation to prepare us for whatever lies ahead. So as we leave here today, not as students, but as graduates of Liberty-Benton, let's carry with us not just the lessons we learned from our textbooks, but the people who stood beside us and the memories we made. To my fellow graduates, I want to wish you a huge congratulations on this accomplishment, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Avery Nepper, and I am the secretary of the class of 2025. Will you all please rise, if you are able, face the American flag in the center of the gym, place your hand over your heart, and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good afternoon. My name is Carmen Homan, and I am the class treasurer. I kindly ask that you bow your heads and join me in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you today with hearts full of gratitude and awe. As today holds many emotions, I ask that you place your hand on our hearts and bring peace to each of us today. As we might fear the next steps of our future, I ask that you bring guidance to the path you've created for us. As we celebrate our achievements today, we acknowledge that it is only through your guidance we have been capable. You have opened doors, surrounded us with family, friends, teachers, and mentors who have impacted us in many ways. As we thank you for the love and support of each person here today, we ask that you touch the hearts of those who feel the loss of the loved ones who can't be here today, looking over us just as proud. As we step into the unknown, let your word be a lamp to our feet and a light to our path. In Jesus' name, amen.
Welcome, class of 2025, family, friends, staff members, teachers, Board of Education members, and our community to the commencement ceremony for the 2025 graduating class of Liberty-Benton High School. I'm Ben Gerken, the high school principal, and it was with great pleasure that I welcome you to our commencement ceremony. Thanks goes out to our custodial and maintenance staff in helping to prepare, making this not look like a gym and look more like a graduation location. Also to Mr. Trusty and his wife for help in recording our ceremony, which we will make this live available on our school district's website on YouTube. I also want to thank our office staff, Mrs. Herr, Mrs. Mikowski, and Mrs. Boutwell for all their work in preparing for our ceremony. Soon after the ceremony, we will have the video available, and again, we'll make sure that gets posted, especially to our senior families. At the end of our ceremony, after the graduates have all exited and walked out of the gym, they will form a receiving line out on the sidewalk right before the circle driveway. Our staff and faculty will follow them out first and to greet them outside. And after the faculty leaves, all families and guests are invited to join the class of 2025 outside. We will be available in the cafeteria after the ceremony for each family to pick up the packet that has a photo, their transcript, and their actual diploma. So again, for family members, students, I know you'll have a lot on your minds. Don't forget, we can have a younger sibling, an older sibling, another family member go pick up the transcript as long as we know who's picking it for them. And now let's talk about the class of 2025. This class started their schooling during the 2012-2013 school year. For those that are moving on to college, the most popular four-year universities, Bowling Green State University has 27 of our graduates attending next year. The University of Findlay and The Ohio State University are tied with 9 students. The University of Cincinnati has 8 students, and Ohio Northern and the University of Toledo both have 7 students attending. The most popular fields of study, 11 students plan to major in engineering, 8 students are all planning to major in nursing, education, and accounting and finance, and 7 students plan to major in general business. This class is the largest graduating class in Liberty-Benton High School history. There are 134 students graduating. 132 are walking in our ceremony today. That broke last year, the class of 2024's 130 graduates. The class of 2025, we announced this just past week at our award ceremony, has earned over $925,000 in scholarship money just for the first year, and over $4.2 million in scholarship over a 4-year career. Congratulations to the students and all their scholarship and academic success. In our high school, we offer 25 college credit courses, called CCP classes, where students can get dual enrollment credit in the university and in high school. This year's class has earned 2,686 hours of CCP in-house. That means they've got over 2,500 college credit hours without ever leaving our building. Along with the 129 CCP hours earned at Millstream and 596 hours by this class earned taken off campus, either online or in person at local colleges, this class has earned 3,556 credit hours. 121 of the 134 graduates chose to participate in CCP classes, and that means that average per kid that participated in CCP is 29.4 college credit hours. That's the most, thank you to our Board of Education for their support of our CCP program, and I'd especially like to thank all of our high school faculty that have earned the degrees needed to be able to offer these classes at LB. Will Mark Cobian, River Garcia, Douglas Jordan Rodriguez, Jillian Reese, and Isaac Sum please stand? These graduates have enlisted in branches of the military and the National Guard. We thank you for your service to our country. And now to my remarks. As I reflected on what to say about this class, a song from my childhood kept popping into my head. I'm not exactly sure why, and maybe some of our graduates will be able to help me figure out why this song popped in my head, but it was Paul Simon's hit from 1977. Yes, I'm a Gen Xer, and yes, I was 4 years old in 1977. It was his song, Slip Sliding Away. The chorus goes something like this. Slip sliding away, slip sliding away. You know, the nearer your destination, the more you're slip sliding away. Hopefully that was kind of like Paul Simon a little bit. I'm looking at some of you giving me looks like, yeah, I know why he thought of that song. Since that song kept ringing in my head, I started to look, how can I tie this into a graduation speech? The chorus feels kind of like a gentle warning, though. It's about how easily life can pass you by, how you can feel like you're on track, moving towards your goal, only to find out that that goal quietly drifts just out of reach. It's catchy, yes, but it's a little sad. And when you listen to the verses, it's even clearer. The song is full of people looking back on missed moments, unspoken words, dreams that slipped away. Not a very motivating song for a graduation speech. But I did think, what can I do? And this song keeps popping in my head to tie it in. I could sense that this class felt their time in these halls slipping away. And it seems like you guys embraced every opportunity with the last moments of your time together. They hosted a wedding and invited the entire school. And even though Maddie got left at the altar, it was all good because, let's be honest, everyone got cake at the end, so you could still celebrate. And by the way, that TikTok video on social media that Ellie posted has over 3 million views. So congratulations on that. Not only that, but our seniors hosted a senior sunset. They pranked the school a little bit. Hopefully all our automatic flush valves are now working. And some of you even showed up on my side yard for a camp out in the evening. You've reminded us how important it is to show up for the little things, to create joy, to make memories while you still can. So here's the twist. I think I can make that connection to this song in your future. And in fact, everyone in here's future. Yes, life can feel like it's slipping away. And I say to our staff this time of year, the days go slow, but the years fly by. And I know some of our family and members here probably think those same things as well. But you have a choice. You can hold on, you can show up, you can chase that dream, call that person, mend that relationship, take that leap, speak up, take your shot. And even when it's scary, especially when it's scary, because when you do, you stop sliding, you start living. So class, your destination is not some far off place. Told myself I wasn't going to do it. I did really good last year. Every day forward is a chance to shape it. So be bold, be present, don't just coast, grab the wheel. Congratulations to the class of 2025. We are blessed to have students and faculty that make achieving academic excellence at our school the norm. And we have 21 students that have earned valedictorian status. We are going to give some speeches from our valedictorians today, and they're going to be split up into 3 groups, a group of 5. Then Mr. Ray Wolf and the choir will perform. Our next set of valedictorians will come up, and then follow that with Mr. Ali, our superintendent, and that will be followed by the last set of speeches. Then we'll present our valedictorians and salutatorians for their awards, and then we will present the entire class of 2025. And then at the end, Miss Maddie Garkey, the president of the class, will give her closing remarks. So will Trevor Ferris, Brenna Frankart, Lindsay May, Maddie Garkey, and Reagan Knapke please come forward to the podium.
Good afternoon. It's an honor to stand before you as a valedictorian of the class of 2025. This is the day we have been looking forward to since our first day of school. First of all, I want to thank our incredible teachers. You've challenged us, encouraged us, and believed in us. To our coaches, thank you for pushing us to give our best, both on and off the field. At a school like Liberty-Benton, you all play a significant role in our development. To our families, thank you for your love, patience, and support. You've supported us through every late night study session, musical performance, and athletic event. You've been with us through dressing up for the Little Red Schoolhouse, to creating state boards, or finding leaves for our LEAF project. And finally, to my classmates, we did it. We've laughed, learned, and grown together, and I'm proud of what we've accomplished. One of the greatest gifts of high school isn't found in textbooks or test scores. It's the friendships we have built along the way. We'll never stand like this together again as the class of 2025, but as we head in different directions today, know that the lessons we have learned and the memories we have made, we will take with us always. As we step into this next chapter, don't forget the people who have helped shape us, so that every teacher, faculty member, coach, family member, and classmate along the way who made this journey unforgettable, thank you. Congrats to the Liberty-Benton class of 2025.
Good afternoon, family, friends, teachers, and the class of 2025. My name is Brenna Frankart, not to be confused with Brenda Frankart in the superintendent's office, although I do get her emails sometimes. Anyways, as I considered what to write my speech about, various ideas came to mind, but one stood out in particular. So today, I stand before you to share the importance of embracing every moment, a message that has stayed with me throughout high school, but especially during this past year. Carpe diem, a Latin phrase meaning to seize the day, might sound like something you would see on a classroom poster or scroll past as just another inspirational quote. But to me, it is more than the phrase painted on my senior parking spot. It is a challenge to wake up each day with purpose, to move through life with intention, and to fully appreciate the process that has brought us to this moment. If high school has taught me anything, it is that life moves quickly. One day you are a freshman struggling to find your locker, and the next you are wearing a cap and gown, preparing to walk these halls one last time. These last few years have gone by in a blur of chasing deadlines, rushing through routines, and counting down the days until summer. And now that countdown is over. Looking back, we often find that so much time is spent waiting for the big moments, like graduation, that we overlook the small, meaningful ones. The laughter at lunch, the car rides to games, or the conversations before class are the moments that truly shape us. Though I've watched people, time, and opportunities slip away over the years, I've learned that ordinary moments become extraordinary memories if we choose to show up, pay attention, and be fully present. As rapper Meek Mill once said, I used to pray for times like this. And now, to the class of 2025, the moment we have been praying for has finally arrived, so I urge you to seize it. What comes next may feel uncertain, but I encourage you to carry the spirit of Carpe Diem with you. Seizing the day is more than the bold for the plot decisions. It is about choosing to engage with life fully, showing up for your dreams, and appreciating the journey. Before I go, I would like to leave you with this. Do not wait for life to slow down or become perfect. Seize it anyway. Be yourself, embrace every opportunity and experience, and reflect on the effort it took to reach this moment. Find meaning in each class, each conversation, and each second, because one day they will be nothing more than a memory. Seize this day and everyone that follows. Congratulations to the Liberty-Benton class of 2025. Look around and cherish this moment. We have earned it.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lindsay May, and I'm honored to stand before you as one of the valedictorians for the class of 2025. As I reflect on the past 4 years at Liberty-Benton, I'm amazed at how much I've grown since freshman year. If you had told me that I'd be standing here giving you this speech, I wouldn't have believed you, mainly due to the fact that I'm not a fan of public speaking, or after failing my first biology quiz freshman year, I thought that was taking me out of the running for sure. One verse that has carried me through every obstacle and challenge is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through him who strengthens me. High school brought moments of stress and pressure as I constantly pushed myself to be the best version of who I could be. But repeating this verse reminded me that I didn't have to do it alone, and that I was capable of more than I thought. So to my fellow graduates, I want to remind you, you can do anything. As we step into this next chapter of life, I challenge you to do something that scares you a little. I still remember when Mr. Marzak told us freshman year, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. At the time, I didn't understand why anyone would willingly put themselves in an uncomfortable situation. But now, looking back, I realize that's where the real growth happens. Trying something new, stepping out of your comfort zone, and yes, even failing are the things that shape us into who we are meant to be. If I hadn't embraced that idea, I probably wouldn't be here speaking to you all today, because public speaking is definitely something that's taken me out of my comfort zone. Before I close, I want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone who has played a part in my journey, teachers, friends, coaches, and family. But there's one person I want to thank especially, my mom. To everyone else, she might just seem like the funny one, but to me, she's so much more. Mom, thank you for being by my side every step of the way for the past 17 years. You've always told me I can be anything I want to be, but what you may not realize is I want to be just like you. So to the class of 2025, be who you want to be. Chase your dreams, try new things, and don't let fear or anyone else stand in your way. Thank you all so much. Lindsay May, signing out. Okay.
Hello all. My name is Maddie Garkey, for those of you who do not know me, and today I will be sharing my favorite phrase with all of you. According to all aerodynamic laws, the bumblebee cannot fly because its body weight is not in the right proportion to its wingspan. But ignoring these laws, the bee flies anyway. I heard this statement a couple years ago, and it has stuck with me ever since. Anytime I've experienced a hardship, I always go back to it. I ask myself, what would a bumblebee do? As I stand before you today, I challenge all of you to do the same. Do not let anyone else tell you what you can or cannot do. Achieve the unexpected and achieve it well. Take on the hard task. If it were easy, everyone else would have already done it. Try new things and experience everything. Life is called the present because it is truly the best gift that we've been given. Use that gift to the fullest. Hug deeper, laugh louder, smile bigger, and no matter where life takes you, be 100% unapologetically yourself in all that you do. You haven't met all of the people you will love or all the people who will love you. Yes, high school was a fun 4 years, but it is as just that, 4 years. A small sliver of your life, it does not define you. As we leave this building we once called our second home, I challenge all of you, go after what you want, be bold, be kind, and in everything you do, be the bee. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Reagan Knapke, formerly known as a Liberty-Benton student, but now as the newest narrator for National Geographic. In the heartland of Ohio, nestled between cornfields and gym bleachers, a rare and remarkable species has thrived. The Liberty-Benton Eagles class of 2025. Over the past 4 years, these curious creatures have evolved rapidly, developing advanced survival techniques, such as submitting assignments at 11:59 p.m., sneaking in Starbucks, and pretending to laugh at Mr. Gherkin's dad jokes. These young eagles are fiercely loyal to their flock. They can often be spotted in their natural habitats, Waffle House, the student section, and occasionally in the classroom. The diet of these majestic birds consists mainly of caffeine and Tina's delicious school lunches. Though they have endured challenges, predators like final exams, senioritis, and Mrs. Erickson's sophomore history class, this resilient species has continued to soar. Now, as the seasons shift, these Liberty-Benton Eagles prepare to leave the safety of their nest, wings outstretched towards the open sky. Where they'll go, college, careers, adventures unknown, one thing is certain. They will carry with them the strength of their training, the bonds of their flock, and the spirit of Liberty-Benton. And so, we observe one final time as the class of 2025 takes flight. Bold, brilliant, and completely unstoppable. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
deep in your heart. So when you're feeling lonely and no one seems to care, if you want to hide or run away, think back on all the good times.
Hello, graduates, families, and friends. I'm Hayden Gillig, and I am honored to be speaking here at graduation. Today, I will be highlighting some important events through our time here at LB. Most of us started in kindergarten when we didn't quite know the difference between left and right, which, let's be honest, some of us still hold our hands in the air to see which one forms the L. I still remember my first class with Mrs. Girdler when we made green eggs and ham, and the eggs and ham were actually green. Every year in elementary school, we practiced for our annual red sneaker dance, where we tried our best to make it look good, but most of us had no rhythm. Before we knew it, we were moving on to middle school. Like Ferris Bueller said, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. This is a stage where we all hit the dreadful, awkward phase. We all thought we had style, but looking back, I'm not sure my braces and pigtails and broken glasses were quite the move. We tried so hard to fit in, be the best dodgeball player in Mr. Nichols' gym class, and wear the brightest neon clothing with socks up to our knees. Starting high school as freshmen was, to say the least, intimidating. I felt like Martin McFly when Biff told him to make like a tree and get out of here. But as the years went by, we got more comfortable and made our presence known in the school. We discovered sports, drama, and how to keep Mr. Arnold talking when we didn't want to learn about the status of the U.S. Treasury. In the end, we all learned how to persevere, be resilient, and love those around us. Never take a moment for granted, because you never know when it'll be your last. As Winnie the Pooh once said, how lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. I'm thankful for the memories, the long nights up studying, the countless phone calls to Mom, and for being able to say that I met my best friends at LB. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it. Or as Elle Woods would say, what, like it's hard? Thank you.
Good afternoon, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. First, I wanted to express my gratitude for the opportunity to speak today and to thank my teachers, parents, and anyone else who has helped me along this journey. I'm grateful for all of you. As I was sitting at my computer to write this speech, I began reflecting on the past year. One thing that came to mind was our marble collection. I know that might not make sense to some of you, so let me give a quick explanation. My freshman year, LB introduced action teams, groups of students given a mission to accomplish during the school year. Some teams created school merchandise, some started a school newspaper, others supported the military, and this is just to name a few. This year, each time a team met a goal, a marble was dropped into a jar. By the end of the year, we had over 400 marbles, signifying our contributions, teamwork, and impact. Now that you have the backstory, let me say to you, don't lose your marbles. I know that usually means don't go crazy, and trust me, in the real world, that's solid advice. But I mean something deeper. Let these marbles be the things that matter most, the things that keep you grounded while life starts spinning. God, or whatever truth and purpose you believe in. Keep that connection strong. When the world feels chaotic, faith can be your compass. Family, the people who have walked beside you to get you here. Blood relatives, chosen family, mentors, friends. Keep them close, love them fiercely. Authenticity. In a world that constantly tries to mold us, never forget who you are. Be bold enough to be real, even when it's uncomfortable. And finally, joy. Not just temporary happiness, but lasting joy. Be the kind that comes from doing what you love, helping others, and living with meaning. As we step into our next chapter, let's carry those marbles carefully. Let's build lives that aren't just successful, but full of purpose, love, honesty, and joy. I am proud to be part of Liberty-Benton's class of 2025. I wish you all the best in life, and always remember, don't lose your marbles.
Hello everyone, my name is Grace Flippin and I'm honored to be able to speak today at graduation 2025. The class of 2025 has reached the finish line at LB, however, we have also reached a brand new beginning. As we step into this new chapter of life, there are some important things to remember that can help guide us through the new challenges that we will face. Number one is that there are always going to be things that we're afraid of doing. But life is not just about coasting on by and taking the easy route. It's about pushing yourself to become 1% better every day. This means stepping out in faith and doing what you're afraid of doing, even when you don't know what the outcome will be. Number two is that we do not always know what's going to happen in the future. 5 years, 5 days, or sometimes even 5 minutes in the future. We have to live in the moment, not dwelling in the past or looking to the future all the time. We do not want to miss out on what is currently happening in our lives. Number three is that God has a perfect plan for each of us. Even though we may have plans of our own for our own futures, we need to keep our minds open to all of the great things that God has in store for us. Our main purpose and goal in life is to follow and please God in everything we do, give Him glory, and grow His kingdom. So as we enter into this next important stage of our lives, we can know that no matter what happens, God is always there to support us and strengthen us as long as we look to Him. He is the one that will get us through the situations we're afraid of. He is the one that gives us so much to be thankful for in our lives, and we can live in the moment because of that. And He is the one that has a totally worked out plan for every single one of us. All we have to do is listen for His guidance. Matthew 6:33 says to seek God and His kingdom first, and everything else we need He will provide for us. So if you don't remember anything else from today, I would just like you to remember these 3 simple things. Thank you, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lorna Hardy-Fowler, and as we stand here today, about to begin a new chapter in our lives, I want to share something meaningful to me. During my childhood, my mom's favorite story to read my siblings and I was The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. In case you aren't familiar with it, the story is about a tree that gives everything it has to a boy who keeps asking for more, until it has nothing left to give. Back then, I saw it as a simple story about a greedy boy in a nice tree, but over the years, I've come to understand its deeper meaning: unconditional love. 2 years ago, during my sophomore year, I suddenly lost my mom. Since then, the Giving Tree has become something I hold close to my heart. In many ways, my mom was my giving tree. Despite her own struggles, she gave her all to loving me and supporting me. And believe me, I didn't always make that easy. I can still hear her voice encouraging me to believe in myself and reminding me to bring an umbrella when it's raining. I ignored that advice all throughout high school, though, because I thought it was too embarrassing to bring an umbrella to school. Hopefully that's more socially acceptable in college. My advice to my fellow graduates is this: we all have giving trees in our lives, whether it's parents, grandparents, teachers, friends, or the people who stayed on FaceTime with us until 2 a.m. while we rushed to finish an essay we forgot was due the next day. And I may or may not be speaking from personal experience. As we step into this next phase of our lives, it's our turn to return the favor. We're no longer kids who needed help tying our shoes or remembering to bring in the permission slip for the field trip, although I'll admit, I did still have to call my dad into the office once or twice to sign a paper I forgot about. But now we've grown into extraordinary people with the power to make a difference. So if you take just one piece of advice from me today, let it be this: be someone else's giving tree, in college, in your career, and in life. Carry the lessons that your giving trees have taught you, not only into milestone moments like today, but into your everyday lives. Today may be about us, but we share it with those who helped us get here. Like in the giving tree, they provided our roots and believed in our potential. I'll leave you with the final line from the giving tree, one I hold close to my heart. And the tree was happy. Let's go out into the world and make someone else happy too. Congratulations, class of 2025. We made it.
Hi, my name is Ben Jenkins, and I've been an Eagle my entire life. From the morning preschool class in the old elementary school building to fourth period calculus just this past year, I've learned a lot here at LB. And out of all the things I learned, I think I finally figured out what the most important thing is. It's not how to format an essay or what the derivative of x squared is, but it's how important it is to care. Too much in today's world, the cool thing to do is to not care and to act like nothing matters. But the truth is, no one has ever gotten anywhere without caring. So care about your friends, care about your sport, and care about the work you are doing and the person you are becoming. What makes LB so special is all the people that care. All the coaches who gave up months of their time just for a team, all the teachers who stay late to help a student understand something, and all of the kids who supported their classmates, not for any personal gain, but just because they wanted to see their friends succeed. We've been lucky to grow up in a place where so many people care. And as we move on to new challenges and new places, that is something I hope we can all take with us. Because when you care, that's when you can make a difference. And learning that is something I cannot be more grateful for. Because of all the people who have cared, I've become the man I am today. And for that, I owe a lot of thank yous. Thank you to my family for putting up with me for the past 18 years. Thank you to every teacher who helped me understand something, even though I was probably in the back of the class messing around with my friends. Thank you to every coach who always believed in me. Thank you to my best friends who have become some of the most important people in my life. And thank you, Liberty-Benton.
Well, greetings, faculty, friends, parents, and soon-to-be graduates of the class of 2025. On behalf of the Liberty-Benton Board of Education, it is an honor to stand before you on this remarkable day, a day of reflection, celebration, and anticipation. Today, you will close one chapter of your life and step boldly into the next. You've sat in classrooms, survived group projects, written papers, you maybe started a little too close to the deadline, and pushed through the days when quitting seemed easier than continuing. And yet, here you are, poised to take your next steps. But before you leave us today, I want to offer you 4 simple but powerful ideas to take with you. Seek truth, work hard, be tough, and lead. First, seek truth. We live in a world flooded with noise, opinions masquerading as facts, headlines designed to provoke rather than inform, and echo chambers that reward conformity over curiosity. In that kind of world, truth is not something you stumble upon. It's something that you relentlessly pursue. Seeking truth requires humility, and it demands integrity. In a sea of information, influence, and persuasion, fads, trends, and through an avalanche of opinion, truth cries out in the distance to be heard. Don't settle for what's popular. Don't let someone else do your thinking for you. Go to the source. Separate fact from fiction. Ask the second question. Read the whole book, not just the quote. Truth is immutable, unchanging, and unshakable. Seek truth. Second, work hard. There's no shortcut that leads to excellence, and there's no substitute for consistent, disciplined effort. The value of hard work lies in the journey it creates. A path of growth, resilience, and self-discovery. Rather than focusing solely on the destination or the end result, the journey, shaped by consistent effort, builds character and reveals strengths. Challenges faced along the way become stepping stones, each one teaching lessons in patience, discipline, and determination. Success is earned, not given. It means caring enough about your goals to put in the time, the focus, and the discipline that they require. Hard work is life's great equalizer. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Whatever your dream is, class of 2025, don't just hope for it. Work for it. Third, be tough. Toughness is not about being cold or unfeeling. It's about being resilient. It allows you to move forward when things fall apart. It's the inner strength to try again after failure, to speak up when it's easier to stay silent, to keep your character intact when it would be convenient to compromise it. There will be moments in life, maybe more than a few, when life doesn't go your way. The job doesn't come through. The relationship ends. The plan falls apart. It's in those moments that toughness matters the most. Being tough isn't about pretending nothing hurts. It's about knowing you can hurt and still keep going, and knowing eventually the hurt will stop hurting so much. A little toughness in life goes a long way, so be tough. And finally, lead. You don't need a title, class of 2025, to make a difference. Leadership starts the moment you decide to stand for something that's bigger than you. Leaders are seen, they're felt, and they're heard. So lead by example. Lead with empathy. Lead with vision and a powerful voice to do good. Wherever you go and whatever you do, inspire and encourage others. The world has no shortage of critics, but it's in desperate need of builders, doers, and courageous leaders. It needs you, class of 2025. People who don't just point out what's going wrong, but roll up their sleeves and help make it right. Be a leader. So today, as you walk across this stage and into your future, I challenge you. Seek truth even when it's hard to find. Work hard even when nobody is watching. Be tough, especially when life gets tough. And lead, not for applause, but for impact. Class of 2025, the world needs your minds, your grit, your courage, and your compassion. You have special and important work to do. Go and make it a better place. Forge ahead and always strive to fly higher. Congratulations, class of 2025. And now we need Lexus Ebert, Ava Heck, William Neese, and Ellie Norman.
Hi, my name's Lexi Ebert. I stand before you today feeling sort of nostalgic. This moment has finally come, and we are only a few minutes away from being able to say we did it. I looked at high school as a place where I needed to do something big to make a difference. However, even just a smile at someone passing through the halls is enough to brighten someone's day. Smiles are universal from language to language. No matter if your smile droops one way slightly or if your front tooth is fake like mine, it's understood exactly what it means. You can change the way someone perceives you with just a thank you, so I'd like to quickly thank my parents, friends, and family for all of the support. The impact you have on others is so much greater than you would like to believe. Make good choices and surround yourself with positive people. Be the person who is not afraid of change, but is excited for what change might bring. To quote Jack Johnson's song, Upside Down, there's no stopping curiosity. We learned how to find answers, now we must learn how to chase questions. That's the whole point of living. Question everything. Curiosity is what pushes life's advancements. Would the telescope ever have been invented if Galileo never wondered about the stars? This moment already feels like it's in slow motion, so I feel like it's my duty to slow it down even more. We don't get many moments like this, and I'm sure we all want to remember it. One last picture with my fellow classmates. Smile. This is the part of the Disney movie where the end credits roll and I take off my blonde wig to reveal that I'm actually an international pop star. Just kidding, I'm no Hannah Montana. The end credits don't start and the directors continue filming the movie. Your movie. This story doesn't end here, and there's so much adventure left to be had. Let's go show the world who we are and the impact that follows us. Thank you.
Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. That phrase has echoed through the halls of Liberty-Benton nearly every morning. At first, I didn't think much of it. But the older I got, the more I started to wonder, is the choice really ours? Because the truth is, we don't always get to choose our circumstances. But we do get to choose how we respond. And that response, that's what defines us. A word for that is resilience. It means moving forward when things are hard. It means finding light when things feel dark. And it means showing up again and again, even when no one's clapping. Over the last 4 years, we, the class of 2025, have shown what resilience really looks like. We faced our own set of challenges, even if they look different than the classes before us. We've dealt with pressure, expectations, heartbreaks, setbacks, and the day-to-day stress of being a high school student in a fast-moving world. But through it all, we kept going. We didn't just survive, we thrived. In fact, we're leaving a legacy. We're the largest graduating class Liberty-Benton has ever seen. We've earned over $4 million in scholarship money over the next 4 years. That didn't happen by accident. That happened because of hard work, because we showed up, supported each other, and pushed through when things weren't easy. We're a class full of leaders, artists, athletes, scholars, and creators. Some of us spent our time cheering on the sidelines, some leading meetings, others volunteering or organizing fundraisers, editing yearbooks, performing on stage, or winning championships. All of it mattered. Every one of us added something to this experience. And yes, there were days we didn't feel like showing up. There were tests we didn't ace, games we didn't win, goals we didn't hit. But those moments taught us something too. They taught us how to bounce back, how to support one another, how to grow. Now, we're standing at a new starting line, and once again, we won't be able to control everything that comes next. Life is unpredictable, it's messy, but it's also full of opportunities. What we can control is how we step into it, with courage, with resilience, with the same grit that brought us here today. You've already proven that you're ready to soar. So wherever you go next, college, work, the military, or something else entirely, make it a great life or not, the choice is yours. Thank you.
My name is Will Neese, and I've been here for 13 years. There were a great many things that I learned here at Liberty-Benton, perhaps none more paramount to my identity than the virtue of gratitude. Throughout 4 years, I had significantly grown out of a kid who was pretentious, indulgent, and performative. A little bit. I mean, I'm still a little bit of all those things, but I grew a little bit, and from the growth that I did make, I attribute that all to the virtue of gratitude. It was the most important thing I ever learned, and maybe will ever learn. In a quote I directly stole from Stephen Colbert, I learned to love the thing I most wish had not happened. And now I'd like to share an anecdote that reflects this. This past season, I was captain of the soccer team. The best soccer team in the state, and the best soccer team in school history. In my final game, I was sent off and suspended. I cried as I walked off the field. I buried my head in my hands as purpose was purged from my body. I felt destined to rue this for as long as I breathed. And for the next 2 games, I watched the team I loved so much, my best friends, from the sidelines. I was powerless and alone. And while this hardly constitutes as suffering, it still meant and still means a great deal to me. I was told many times that this doesn't reflect who I am, that it's not a part of me. But it is a part of me, and it forever will be. I can either pretend it isn't or embrace it for what it truly is, a blessing, an experience so foundational that I may learn, grow, and someday succeed because of. In my mind, I picture it as, an ugly tree. It's crooked and odious, but I'll continue to nurture it so that one day it may become beautiful and grandiose. And this is how I came to love it. Existence is inherently confusing, but I'd venture to say that everybody here today is grateful because of it. Well, I believe that if I'm grateful for my existence, then I must be grateful for all of it. I cannot pick and choose. So if I have any message for those who follow, it would be to cherish your faults and love your shortcomings. Do not pity yourself or any circumstance. Only show gratitude that you are privileged enough to experience anything. For what punishments of God are not gifts? Thank you.
Well, good afternoon. You guys made it to the last speech. I'm proud of everyone in the audience. Families and friends, we're so happy that you're here. I'm thankful for everyone that can make it out today. My name is Ellie Norman, and I'm honored to stand before you today as one of the valedictorians of the class of 2025. The speech I'm about to give was inspired by my final project in Mrs. Teeter's technical writing class. So if some of this sounds familiar to her, yes, it was originally homework. I'm sure she'll recognize it immediately, and if you'd like, feel free to come down and just co-present with me. There's room up here. Even though it started as an assignment, the message I want to share today is one I carry with me deeply. It's about change. Once upon a time, a very wise woman, who I had the privilege of calling Mom, she told me that change is coming, and that change is hard. She warned me about the change in scenery, and how my mattress might give me trouble, and my roommate might snore. There's going to be sleepless, fitful nights and unfamiliar noises outside. In a couple of months, our normal is going to change. Another wise woman, who I don't call Mom, I just call her Taylor Swift, once said, if you never bleed, you're never going to grow. So when you feel like you're bleeding, or someone's left their laundry in the machine for way too long, or you got your first B, or it finally hits you that you're 431 miles from your best friend, remind yourself that you're not just bleeding. You're growing. So yes, change is hard, but say it with me, change is good. If change feels hard right now, that's because these years with all of you guys have been worth holding on to. So thank you for making it so hard to say goodbye. Congratulations, class of 2025.
It's now time to recognize our valedictorians and our salutatorians. So will all of the valedictorians please come up, line up in alphabetical order on the side of the stage that you are in. And as we mentioned before, Vals, once you walk in front of Mrs. Herr, face your graduates, and she will put on your valedictorian medal. Once students, you've received your medal, you can then be seated. These students have met the expectations and have maintained a 4.0 GPA through their high school coursework. Adelynne, Arps-Paris. Lexus Ebert. Oh, that's right. I'll go faster when we do the names. We can applause after him. Lexus Ebert. Emily Eyink. Trevor Ferris. Grace Flippin. Brenna Frankart. Madison Garkey. Hayden Gillig. Lorna Hardy-Fowler. Kirsten Harrington. Ava Heck. Benjamin Jenkins. Isabel Jolliffe. Reagan Kanapke. Grace Knight. Josiah Lichty. Lindsay May. William Neese. Elise Norman. Sydney Reitz. Kylie Steinman. And now we're going to recognize our salutatorian. He has met all the requirements and has the second highest GPA in the class at a 3.9954, and that is Benjamin Lichty. And now it's the time we've all been waiting for. It's time to present the class of 2025 and award their diplomas. Each of these students has met the requirements for high school graduation set forth by the Ohio Department of Education. I am proud to present these students to the school board president, Mr. Jim Mace, and the other members of our school board to confer their diplomas. So will that first row please stand? Go around the camera if you would, please. Be careful there. We're honored to host this momentous occasion for our students as we celebrate their achievements to ensure that every graduate receives the recognition they deserve. We kindly request your cooperation in maintaining a respectful and dignified atmosphere throughout the presentation. In order to provide each graduate with their deserving moment in the spotlight, we ask that you please refrain from clapping and cheering for individual graduates during the distribution of diplomas. This will allow each name to be heard clearly and quickly and ensure that no graduate's achievements are overshadowed. Thank you for your cooperation. Zoey M. Alexander will be attending the University of Akron, majoring in biomedical sciences. With honors, Adelynne Jane Arps-Paris will be attending the University of Toledo, majoring in bioengineering. Remember, hold our applause until the end, please. Silas Joseph Arredondo will be attending Owens Community College, majoring in business administration. Jonathan Anderson Ayers is enrolling in Project Life in the job training program. Colin D. Bates will be attending Tiffin University, majoring in environmental science. Dorian W. Bickhart will be attending the University of Cincinnati, majoring in finance. Colton Steele Brickman is currently employed at Whitaker. Madison Rylee Carter will be attending the University of Akron, majoring in nursing. With honors, John M. Chaudron will be attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in computer engineering. Madison Ann Christiansen-Temple will be attending Ohio University. She currently is undecided with her major. Marc M. Cobian has enlisted in the United States Marines. With honors, Lillian Marie Conrad is attending Hobart Institute of Welding Technology, majoring in welding. With honors, Cooper J. Coughlin will be attending Ohio Northern University, majoring in mechanical engineering. Brennan James Craig will be attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in business administration. Miguel Stephen Cruz is attending an apprenticeship program. With honors, Isabella M. Deal will be attending the University of Maine, majoring in marine biology. Alexander Thomas Dybel will be attending Nichols State University, majoring in culinary business administration. With honors, Lukas A. Dorman will be attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in integrated social studies education. With honors, Trevor Alexander Dorn will be attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in music education. Alex Jay Durliat has an apprenticeship at Grobe Industries. Connor M. Ebanks is seeking an apprenticeship at Vaughn Industries as an electrical lineman. With honors, Lexus Jaden Ebert will be attending Miami University, majoring in finance and Spanish. With honors, Emily Ann Eyink will be attending The Ohio State University, majoring in nursing. L. Clementine Farrar will be attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in nursing. Marilee A. Fernandez will be attending The Ohio State University, majoring in biology. With honors, Trevor Dean Ferris will be attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in business. Dillon E. Fisher is seeking employment as a mechanic. With honors, Grace Pauline Flippen will be attending Ohio Northern University, majoring in mechanical engineering. Brice H. Fox has an apprenticeship at Vaughn Industries as a pipe fitter. With honors, Brenna Mae Frankart will be attending The Ohio State University, majoring in finance and accounting. Josie Renee Freeland is seeking entrepreneurial pursuits. With honors, Madison Olivia Garkey will be attending The Ohio State University, majoring in biological engineering.
River Daniel Garcia has enrolled in the United States Marines. With honors, Jacob Dennis Gherkin will attend the University of Findlay, majoring in education. Daniel Morris Gilbert will attend Bowling Green State University, majoring in paleobiology.
With honors, Hayden Nicole Gillig will be attending Miami University, majoring in medical laboratory science, pre-med. Lillian C. Glosser will be attending Rhodes State College, majoring in nursing. Tyler Allen Gross will be attending the University of Findlay, majoring in business management. Gia L. Halcomb is employed at Journey Salon as a cosmetologist. With honors, Lorna Christine Hardy-Fowler will be attending The Ohio State University, majoring in social work. With honors, Kirsten M. Harrington will be attending The Ohio State University in the U.S. Army ROTC program, majoring in plant sciences and agriculture. Olivia Faith Harvey will be attending Owens Community College, majoring in social studies education. With honors, Ava Marie Heck will be attending the University of Toledo, majoring in health science pre-dentistry. Connor J. Hefferman will be attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in integrated mathematics education. Kendall Lind Heilman will be attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in forensic science. Gretchen Noel Heisman will be attending the University of Toledo, majoring in health science pre-physician's assistants. Porter M. Hernandez is taking a gap year and will be attending the Ohio Northern University, majoring in business management. Nevaeh J. Hickerson was seeking employment in nursing home caregiver. With honors, Connor Robert Hiss will be attending the University of Cincinnati, majoring in finance. With honors, Carmen Rebecca Homan will be attending Miami University, majoring in supply chain management and operation. McGuire J. Homan will be attending Miami University, majoring in marketing. With honors, Ian Joseph Herenziak will be attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in chemistry and economics. Jake Daniel Hosey will be attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in business. Aaron J. Ilef will be attending Trine University, majoring in golf management. With honors, Benjamin Douglas Jenkins will be attending Xavier University, majoring in economics and philosophy, politics, and the public. With honors, Isabel Marie Jolliffe will be attending The Ohio State University, majoring in psychology. With honors, Douglas B. Jordan Rodriguez is enlisted in the United States Navy as a gas system turbine electrician. Madison Paige Youngie is attending The Ohio State University, majoring in radiologic sciences and therapy. Cassidy Alana Kelleher is attending Austin Peay University, majoring in art and animation. Jason Paul Keller is seeking employment in the comic book industry. Alyssa Lou McKay King will be attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in architecture. With honors, Reagan Oberly Kanapke is attending the University of Miami, Florida, majoring in architecture. Avery Shea Nepper is attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in early childhood education. With honors, Grace Ann Knight is attending the University of Findlay, majoring in psychology. With honors, Stephen J. Colin is attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in mathematics and physics. Brenna Elizabeth Kurtz plans to continue employment as a cosmetologist. With honors, Benjamin Kieran Lichty is attending the University of Toledo, majoring in mechanical engineering. With honors, Josiah Timothy Lichty is attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in data science. Braden James Lemire will be attending Trine University, majoring in finance. Olivia Hope Lenhard is seeking entrepreneurial pursuits. Trevin R. Lieb is attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in business. Kyler Michael Lincoln is attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in engineering technology. Sydney Lynn Mabe is attending Cedarville University, majoring in visual communication designs. Savannah Ann Marie Marshall is attending Owens Community College, majoring in cardiovascular sonography. Avery Jacob Martin is attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in digital art and animation. With honors, Lindsay Lyanne May is attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in exercise sciences and pre-physical therapy. Emma Charlotte McFarland is attending Owens Community College, majoring in culinary arts. Dakota Osiris McGuire is seeking employment in the construction industry. With honors, Ryan James Dale Mead is attending Tiffin University, majoring in biology, pre-med. Rihanna E. Meeker is attending the University of Cincinnati, majoring in neuroscience, pre-med. Andrew Mitchell Merkos is seeking employment at Whirlpool. With honors, Grant Allen Myers is attending Olivet Nazarene University, majoring in mechanical engineering. With honors, Peyton B. Myers is seeking an apprenticeship at Valvoline or Whirlpool. With honors, Elizabeth Marie Nauert is attending Ohio Northern University, majoring in civil and environmental engineering. Joseph Garrett Nealis is attending the University of Findlay, majoring in finance. With honors, William P. Neese is attending the University of Virginia, majoring in finance. With honors, Elise Catherine Norman is attending Belmont University, majoring in psychology. Jimena Estefania Nunez Lopez is attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in health sciences, pre-dentistry. Aaron Gabrielle Ochoa is seeking employment in real estate. With honors, Rylee Matthew Ogden is attending the University of Cincinnati, majoring in chemical engineering. Devin E. Orwig is seeking an apprenticeship as a mechanic. With honors, Cameron Ann Oswald is attending Miami University, majoring in marketing and digital marketing. With honors, Eva Jean Padron is attending Miami University, majoring in kinesiology and nutrition. Montana Sky Marie Parrish is attending the University of Findlay, majoring in nursing. William M. Pask is attending the University of Findlay, majoring in exercise science. Ava Anna Rose Pingle is attending Owens Community College, majoring in nursing. With honors, Maxwell S. Podak is attending the University of Cincinnati, majoring in interior design. Cameron J. Lynn Price is seeking employment in the culinary industry. Gabriel Vanton Rader is seeking employment at Workbrow as a welder. With honors, Jillian L. Reese is attending the University of Toledo and is enlisted in the Ohio Air National Guard. Haley Jo Rianne Reyna is attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in criminal justice forensic investigations. Johnny Janae Rice is attending Owens Community College, majoring in nursing. Alyssa Kathleen Roberts is attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in accounting. Jillian Nicole Roberts is attending the University of Cincinnati, majoring in exercise science. With honors, Laura Molina Romero is attending The Ohio State University, majoring in molecular genetics. With honors, Sydney Catherine Reitz is attending the University of Findlay, majoring in biology, pre-physician's assistants. Andres Fernando Sanchez Gonzalez is attending the University of Cincinnati, majoring in cybersecurity engineering and computer engineering. Aiden Nicholas Schwab is currently undecided with his future plans. Hunter Stephen Seymour plans to seek employment in law enforcement. Aaliyah Faith Sloan is attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in early childhood inclusive education. Aubrey Jade Smith plans to continue in the beauty industry as a cosmetologist. With honors, Sarah Michelle Smith will be attending the University of Findlay, majoring in biochemistry. With honors, Taylor Renee Spence will be attending the University of Findlay, majoring in exercise science. Landon T. Stansberry will be attending Ohio Northern University, majoring in civil engineering. Bailey Sophia Stanton will be attending Aveda Institute as an esthetician. With honors, Lauren Olivia Starcher will be attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in early childhood education. With honors, Kylie Madison Steinman will be attending Ohio Northern University, majoring in nursing. Carson Oberly Stevers will be attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in construction management. With honors, Donovan K. Stripe has an apprenticeship at Grobe Industries. Cadence Orion Stuhler is taking a gap year and will continue employment in management. Isaac Allen Sum has enlisted in the United States Air National Guard. With honors, Layla Alexis Teal will be attending Xavier University, majoring in graphic design. With honors, Josie Grace Todd will be attending the University of Toledo, majoring in marketing. With honors, Gabriella Marie Tuttle will be attending the University of Cincinnati, majoring in nursing. Nevaeh Nicole Vermillion will be attending the University of Detroit Mercy, majoring in pre-dental. With honors, Colin R. Walker will be attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in construction management. With honors, Mackenzie Ann Walker will be attending Ohio Northern University, majoring in mechanical engineering. Trevor J. Wire is currently undecided with his future plans. Jaden Matthew Wilcox is seeking employment as a music composer. With honors, Addison Grace Williams will be attending the University of Toledo, majoring in biology. With honors, Hope Marie Woods will be attending Bowling Green State University, majoring in marketing and digital marketing. With honors, Parker David Wright will be attending Ohio Northern University, majoring in statistics. Families, this is an outstanding class. How about a round of applause? All right, graduates and families, since we've been here, and we'll keep the Love Fest going, we're going to try something new this year. So graduates, you are each giving a rose, a symbol of gratitude and appreciation. We invite you at this time to take a moment to present your rose to someone in the audience who has supported you in your journey, whether it's a parent, a grandparent, a sibling, someone else. Please do it safely. A quick hug, a handshake, a high five, a quick kiss, a thank you, and then return to your seats. Please be careful walking up and down the bleachers. Seat. I've got your thing right here.
Thank you.
You say stand, right? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Right there.
Oh, yeah. Good. Who's that last person? Right into the mic.
Okay.
We're good to go.
Class of 2025, today is the day we finally leave the nest. 13 years of learning, gaining new experiences, and finding our wings has led us to this moment. First, I want to say thank you to our teachers, parents, and administration. Your support has guided us through these many years, and we wouldn't be here without you. To my fellow classmates, thank you for the many laughs, memories, and meaningful conversations. I'm truly grateful to have gotten to know each and every one of you. Now it's time for the class of 2025 to officially become alumni of Liberty-Benton High School. Will the class of 2025 please stand with me? It has been such a blessing to grow up alongside you all. These past 13 years have been filled with friendships and memories that will last a lifetime. I'm forever grateful for this time we've all gotten to share together. I expect to hear great things about each person here, and I'm excited to see us all blossom into amazing adults, spouses, parents, etc. I wish everyone the best in wherever life takes you, and I have no doubt that you all achieve great things. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Please move your tassels from the right side to the left side as we mark an end to our time here at Liberty-Benton. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2025.